Going into a 1920s crawl space right now. First thing I see is a bunch of paw prints on the ground. Rats, raccoons, cats, whatever. Look at that. That is a hole in the foundation. And if you look right there on the left, there's even more light coming through. So yeah, this is a 1920 foundation. It's got excessive spalling, which means it's all deteriorating. And wow, it's excessive. I mean, the entire perimeter foundation. The perimeter foundation is all the exterior walls are sitting on that foundation part. Wow, look at that. It's everywhere. It's just crumbling. And see all those vines? Those are from vegetation. Look at this. The soil's damp right down here as well, too. And it's in the middle of summer. Where's all this moisture coming from? Well, the entire left side perimeter wall has negative grade, and water's been coming in there for years. As you can see, all the staining on the cripple wall areas, which is all the wood framing. Yeah, more roots right there. Yeah, look at all that spalling. Look at that foundation. That's the worst problem under this house, is this foundation right now. Look at that, moisture stains everywhere. Some of it looks like it's still wet. And that's probably what's feeding all this vegetation and why it continues to grow. Look at these vines, look at them. These are all roots from like a big plant way out front. I mean, they went the entire length of the house. Oh shit, what's that? That's an exhaust vent pipe, but over here is light coming through. Oh shit. That is a hole in the siding from where all the water damage is caused, and the sill plate, the bottom plate there, is rotted away on the outside. This is in bad shape, this place. And right here we have a whole bunch of debris from all the years of different contractors coming in and leaving their stuff behind, which is horrible. It's just laziness. And look at the framing up above. We got every kind of piece of wood up there. We got 2x4s, 2x6s, OSB sheathing, plywood sheathing, pressure treated, non-pressure treated. It looks like they used whatever was in the back of the truck. Ridiculous. Not to mention all the big mess they left behind. If you got anybody working under your house, tell them to make sure they take their debris with them. This happens a lot. And it's just lazy. It's just people being lazy. But it makes it hard for you to get around under there if you needed to get in there. And right here we have a old floor furnace that's left behind, which is normal, but you got to make sure that gas line is turned off so nobody, uses that accidentally and causes an explosion. Whoa, look at this. Look at this beam. Holy shit. That has got to be the worst damaged beam I've seen yet in a crawl space. It looks like it's termite damage, but because the sheathing above it, the floor framing looks like it's been modified, it's probably had to do with the moisture problem too. Yeah, you can see some of these floor joists are rotted away. The plumbing is a total mess. Look at this plumbing. Who does this? All you need to do is replace all that one time and you're done. They got a new piece connected to an old piece, connected to a new piece, connected to an old piece. Absolutely ridiculous. The floor's still rotted away. They didn't fix all the floor. Copper piping's just kind of wherever they just put it wherever they wanted to. It's just amateur work all day long right here. And that pipe's leaking right there. I can see water running down that rusted pipe. This is crazy. This place is in bad shape. Oh no, look at that. Another hole in the foundation right next to that pipe. Wow. That's how bad this foundation is. I mean, this is, whoa, what the hell is that? That's a bigger hole. Holy shit, look at that thing. That's got to be like 15 inches wide and about 3 inches tall. That is a big hole. I could put my arm through that. And here's the opposite side of that rotted beam. It's even worse on this side. And you can see the damaged floor joist too. So all that woodwork needs to be replaced. Right here we got abandoned galvanized pipe. And it's just laying there. It's touching the copper pipe, which is not going to help the copper pipe. It'll actually turn the copper pipe black and it'll start leaking faster. Those two metals are not compatible. You can't have copper touching galvanized and vice versa. And right there, there's some more. Look at, you got the galvanized pipe laying right on top of the copper there. This is just horrible, horrible work. And then right here, you get bricks holding up floor supports right there. That's got to be replaced. Anyway, this is a really bad foundation / wood framing problem under this building. Like I said, early 20s. If you're thinking about buying a house this age, you got to really get a foundation inspection done along with your general home inspection. These things can always come up with these types of older foundations. So get your home inspected. Don't panic. Just get it looked at and get expert advice.